Okay, so okay, good. Well, all right, so I got this to kind of share with everybody. So what we're doing here is trying to just help people with their resumes. We have been successful in the past, and if you have a resume you want to send, I'm just standing by. I'm just listening to music. This is Alone Together by Daily. And Levy may join us. I sent them the link, but I kind of got a late start. Not even kind of, I really got a late start. The virtual assistant that I had didn't set up the next date. He did Sunday, but he didn't do today. So let me log in to make sure I haven't gotten any resumes yet. That's what I was just in the middle of doing, trying to set that up. If Levy joins us, great. If not, that's fine too. I'm just going to take a look at whoever sends a resume. We'll see if we can get them some help. So he hasn't popped up yet. At majoradjusters.com. Maybe he had something to download. I'm not sure. Does this have 2 slides too? All right. Send those resumes. If you're in the room, send those resumes. You got 10 minutes left to send those resumes. 10 minutes. Discharge at 10:30. So come on in. Let's see what you got. Okay, so no resumes yet. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm just hanging, chilling. Somebody did have a question if you need a college degree. And I answered this, I think, last week on Thursday. Do I need a college degree? Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. Does my age affect this career? This person was 48, wondering if age will affect this career change. And for most of you, it's going to be a career change. She or he says that they've been looking at online schooling for this. Question is the online degree recognized? I mean, I would hope you paid for it, right? I would hope you didn't pay for anything that wouldn't be recognized. So I'm probably going to copy this link and send it back to Clint, who wrote in that question. So thanks for your question, Clint. Just at 9 minutes left. Just hit 9 minutes left to get your resume in. Don't wait till the last minute. The longer I have your resume, if you want help. Hey, maybe you don't want help. I'm sorry, I've been telling you all what to do all night. You can read the screen, don't send it. In fact, I could keep answering emails. In fact, don't send it. But if you do, I will review it for you. If you want to just type in some music suggestions, you can too. Into the comments. We had a really good session on Sunday. We had 2 resumes sent in. I do want to let you know what I'm showing you on the screen. This happened 2 weeks later. This happened within 2 weeks that this got done. So resumes do help. This was the first. This is, hey, thank you again for my resume help yesterday. That was the 9th. And 20 days later, she accepted an offer. 20 days later. Oh, there's Levy.
How you doing?
8 minutes left to send in those resumes. I got started really late because of my VA. So I'm going to get him set up, though. So Sunday and next Tuesday should flow smoother.
That's okay. All right.
I can't, you know what? Why can't I hear that?
Trying to put out some fires.
Hold on. It's probably been this music. I had no idea that music was still going.
Yeah, it's music playing.
Okay. See, StreamYard is different, so they couldn't even hear my music, my 90s music. But yeah, this is 20 days later. What's the fastest you've ever placed somebody?
From me talking to them.
First talk to them getting placed.
To offer letter?
Yeah.
2 days.
2 days?
2 days. I found them. Well, it started about 3 o'clock that morning. I was on LinkedIn. I sent them a message.
3 o'clock that morning?
Yes.
Zag, you were up at 3?
Yes.
Looking at resumes for a position?
Yep. Sourcing.
Yeah. Okay. 3 a.m. sourcing.
I was sourcing. It was a rec that I knew that the hiring manager needed. Like they was going to hire if I found someone. They were going to try to get them hired immediately. And just so happened that I sent them a message at 3. They were in another country. They wasn't in the US. So they sent me a message back. It was about 6:30 that morning.
Uh-huh.
By 8 o'clock, well, 6:30, they told me that I could call them then. I called them about 7:30. By 10 o'clock, I had already sent the submittal to the hiring manager.
Yeah.
They were on the interview by 12. By 3 o'clock the afternoon, they were on their second interview with the hiring manager, the person they were going to be reporting to, and some of the colleagues. And the very next day, they sent them an offer letter. They had
Okay.
signed an offer letter by 12 o'clock. So I guess it wasn't, yeah, it was about 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, somewhere around in there.
Yeah. Okay, just 5 minutes left to get your resumes in. I think we've been great help to others, and you see, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 days. It doesn't matter, really how long it takes either, because you're going to be looking at positions that you're going to be in for several years.
Yes.
And if not, we always want you to come back to us. With that said, we're talking about resumes and how to get you into these positions, because it can depend on that need, how urgently they're hiring, and if you're ready or not to go. Because sometimes you got to put in your own 2 weeks to get going. But an offer letter can come before then. So that's amazing. 2 days, that's wicked fast. That's wicked
Yeah,
fast.
yeah. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't
Yeah,
happen like
normally
that.
doesn't. Yeah, it's got to go
Yeah,
from process to
yeah.
interview
It's a whole
process.
process. Usually for me right now, when I look at my KPI numbers, I'm
Yep.
averaging anywhere between a week and a half and 2.5 weeks. So yeah, like 1.5, 2.5 weeks is usually how long it takes me from talking to them, going through the interview process, getting everybody calendars synced up with each other,
Yeah.
and offer letter signed, background checks, because that's another thing that happens.
Okay.
That
Scheduling is
can,
tough too.
oh my goodness, scheduling
Scheduling
is
is
horrible.
really tough.
Es-
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you don't have when you have so many resumes that the hiring manager is dealing with.
Yep.
You got to have someone that has a personal relationship, well, at least with them, because
Yeah.
sometimes they deal with a lot of resumes. So if the resume isn't looking that well,
Mm-hmm.
it's not even, it might be the person that they need, but they're going to shift right through that resume. And,
Right.
so
Right. I know for a lot of your positions, your interview process is a lot longer than the average too, because they have that technical
yes,
aspect, technical skills assessment.
yes.
Our assessments are pretty tricky too in our industry.
Mhm.
They're just, I mean, some of them have like some real logic to them that it's like having to figure out the direction almost a building is facing, with information about the wind speed and train speed and who got on at what stop. It's a little like, what? Why would you even have this question?
What does it
Right?
have to do with what are we doing? Yeah,
I
I
don't
understand.
know. That was Travelers. Travelers had the absolute hardest personality assessment, and you have to your time. So
Yes.
so you can go slow and get them all right, but then that's not good. You could try to get through as many as you can, but who knows how many questions there are.
Have you had someone do you know someone that has ever completed the whole personality test within the allotted time?
No, not yet. I barely
Me
know
either.
people who pass it.
Me
Oh,
either.
okay. Oh, okay, really?
I was asking in your industry, is it me either, even when they do the assessment test? But I will say that sometimes they do the online assessment test, But sometimes they don't do the online. They'll ask them the questions while they're on Teams. They'll have like a town hall meeting.
Yep.
And he'll be the person to be talking to multiple people.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had an interview like six in a day. 1 hour each. And then one long 4-hour interview, or it's three or four.
Mm-hmm. That's when you on that 3 to 4 interview, the 3 hour to 4 hour interview, that final, that's basically, I would say, that's where the real personality test comes in at.
Yep.
Because I've always said this, not every smart person works well with another smart person.
I could imagine that. I'm probably one of them.
Not everybody works well with each other. And that's just, and they might can do the job. They might have all the skills. But if you can't work alongside the colleagues that's already there, it's never going to work.
Right.
It's never going to work.
Right. Well, listen, it's 10:30. We didn't get any resumes tonight. Not a crazy bad thing. We did drop some nuggets. People may recall that we talked about not just the personality test, but the quickness and speed that an industry can move to get you in a new position. I hope that was helpful. I know I started late, but let's still say we should end at 10:30.
I agree.
Just to keep other schedules, on tack. So, all right, everybody, have a great night. Thanks for